Let's get into it. We're getting closer and closer to the season, so we're actually starting to getting some stories and things that are going on in season that might have a serious impact. And Alex, I think we have to start right here. Coach Prime's health concerns. Yeah. You saw it just like I did. The news came out over the last 48 hours about him potentially having to have his foot amputated. Looking further into that story, man, him being 55 years old, I didn't realize he actually had a couple toes amputated because of some complications from before. That's crazy to think, man. I mean, but what could this do for him this year? I mean, we saw him on that crutch or, whatever that was at Jackson State.
That little cart or whatever, yeah.
Right.
It's going to present more of a challenge because obviously not being able to walk is enough of a challenge already there. And we don't know what sort of recovery time he'll have. Right. All that. We're about a month away from fall camp starting. So if this doesn't happen like right away, it could be happening right at the beginning of fall camp there. I hope he gets to keep his foot. Yeah. It's just circulation problems are a pain to deal with. And especially for a guy that just hopped up to Div 1.
Right.
This could be trouble for the start of their season.
Yeah. And that's a shame, man. You don't want this to derail their season and be something that just takes over the headlines and everything like that. But this is serious. This is serious. I mean, we all looked at him at Jackson State and we saw him on the card, but it was just like, I don't know. Me personally, Alex, I didn't take it as seriously. I just thought it was another one of Deion's antics. This is him. Oh, look at him. He's still prime. He's got this nice little scooter, and it's like, okay, look, it's just prime time being a showman. But I didn't realize it was this serious. The crazy part to me, and let me know if you feel about this. We know Prime for what? His speed. His ability to run the ball,
athleticism,
exactly. If this happens, does that take a little bit away from his flair? Like we've seen clips of him at like some of the greats, Ocho Cinco and Terrell, and him kind of lining up in front of them, and it's like, playing that little fantasy if those guys actually play. But if he loses his foot, does that take some of the allure, some of the greatness? I'm not the greatness, but does something for your psyche.
Yeah, I think it does, especially right off the bat. I think it's kind of one of those things you get used to. And it's Deion. He'll find a way to make it flashy and turn it into a positive. So I think right off the bat, it would kind of be that shell shock, but it's something we'd all get used to if it happens.
Yeah. So prayers out to him. Hopefully he will be able to overcome this. And like you said, fall camp's coming. We're getting closer and closer to the season. So hopefully things, turn out better in that situation. But speaking of Deion, speaking of going into the season, we know that could play a huge role. Having him was going to be a big thing. And now maybe not having him, we got a team that's definitely in transition. A lot of people that were not there last year are now there. And so it's going to be interesting.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.